Alright, I just want to check my screen first. Why is it blank? Alright, I just want to check my screen first. Oh, bruh. That works. Yes, that works too. Maybe it's because of that. I think I'll get rid of the end screen. Why is it blank? Alright, I just want to check my screen first. Oh crap, that's too loud. No, it's not done yet. I'm still working on other things. Shit, where's all the screen gone? No, it's not done yet. I'm still working on it. Ah, there we go. Alright. Now the stream's set up. We can see if Scrat Tails gets revealed. I heard that. Oh, hi, Scrat. Oh yeah, I forgot he's in the stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a stream, a very unexpected stream. You all see me streaming something related to the Walt Disney Company. Oh no, that is terrible. That is really bad. Because I hate Disney. Isn't that right? Yes, it is right. I despise Disney. But the reason why I'm streaming this is because of one thing. I want Scrap Tails. Can you just give me Scrat Tails, Disney? Please. I mean, like, it's already released. It's already revealed. I just want. I just really want to see the trailer. Me too. An acorns. Yeah, right. um, you guys can ask questions and stuff. I like questions. They're really fun. But whenever the Scrat Tails trailer goes on, you have to shut up. I'm gonna upload this thumbnail first. Why? Because it looks better. Why? I just told you it looks better with it. Why? Oh Lord. Why are you doing that? It makes it look nice. Ah, there we go. Alright, there we go. Right. West Side Story song, yo, tonight, yeah. You don't want to. You don't want to yell at Owen. Oh no, I wasn't yelling at him. I'm just telling him that the request wasn't finished. I wasn't yelling. Please make David request. You'll just have to wait, alright? Once the scrap video is done, I'll see if I can get around to it. I'm not yelling at you, by the way. Just letting you know that. I'm just telling you honest. No, I'm not. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everybody. Me and Scrat from the Scrat Travels will be watching this live stream. Is it gonna have acorns? Maybe. Maybe. You'll just have to see, buddy. That's cool. Yeah. Right. I'm mainly here just for one thing. I hope they announce West Side Story 2. Satire. Yeah, funny. Weird, I should have a chat section up. I think I might have to fix that later. Yeah, I might have to fix it later. Once this turns on, I'm gonna turn it up. If you're wondering why it's down, it's because of this. What? Ooh. Wait. The volume's up. No, you get back there. Play. That's why. And do you guys want me to get copyright? No. Not at all. Alright. So, remember, the only thing I'm here for is Scrat Tales. Nobody's gonna go, oh, why aren't you excited for Marvel? Because I don't like Marvel anymore. I don't like Star Wars anymore. Yeah. Oh shit, it's still playing! Ah. Oh god, Mirabelle, stay the hell away from my stream. I mean, your movie was poggers, but like, don't sing in my stream. Otherwise you'll get me copyright striked. Not striked, but claimed. Alright. This is gonna be exciting. And boring, oh song now. I hope I don't get claimed over that. I highly doubt it, because it was very low. Like, for the last, like, it was high for a second, and then I turned it down. And the rest of it was very quiet, so I highly doubt Disney will go, oh my god, he's playing our song in a stream of Disney. Ah. Right, it should start now in a second. Once it starts, it's probably going to go over Hulu, and then Disney Plus, and then ESPN. They did that, like, 2 years ago. But again, I'm only here for one thing, and Scrat's here for acorns. Acorn! Yeah, okay. Alright, once this starts, I'm turning up the volume. Because I do not want Disney songs to ruin my stream. I don't want to be claimed. Sorry if I keep saying that. But if there are any copyrighted songs, I'll have to turn down the volume immediately. And then just wait till the trailer's done. Ah, here we go. Ah, shit. Will you stop playing Encanto? My god! Once this stops.
Wait, this cousin? Many people? Give them more straight. Okay. So many kids in our house, so let's turn the sound up.
Finally, here we go. No more Encanto songs.
Welcome to the Walt Disney Company's annual meeting of shareholders. Please welcome the chairman of the board, Susan Arnold.
Hello, and thank you all for joining us. As shareholders, you're key stakeholders in the Walt Disney Company, and your continued confidence in our business and in our leadership team is incredibly important to us, especially in these extraordinary times. We're very pleased with our performance and the growth we've seen in the past year. But of course, we recognize that our success is predicated on more than strong business results. So among other things, we continue to strive to make Disney a more sustainable business, to create a workplace in which all employees feel welcome and supported, and to contribute to communities where we work.
Bring back
Today,
Blue Sky!
we'll provide you with a broad overview of what we've accomplished and where we're headed at Disney.
I'm sorry.
To start things off, our General Counsel, Horacio Gutierrez, will conduct the business portion of our meeting. Once that's complete, our CEO, Bob Chapek, will update you on the company's priorities and projects.
Ew!
And after that, we'll be happy
Get
to
the
answer your
homophobic
questions.
freak out of here.
Before I hand it over to Horacio, I'd like to take a moment and acknowledge our other independent directors, all of whom are with us today. We have Mary Barra, Safra Katz, Amy Chang,
Sorry, he
Francis
caused controversy
D'Souza,
recently, and
Michael
I'm not really a
Froman,
fan of him.
Mel Lagamasino, Calvin McDonald, Mark Parker, and Derica Rice. And now we'll turn it over to Horacio for the business portion.
Business shit.
Horacio?
Oh.
Thank you, Susan. The meeting has been duly called and is being conducted in conformity with the laws of Delaware and the company's charter and bylaws. If you have already voted by proxy, you don't need to vote again now. If you haven't yet voted, or if you want to change your vote, you may do that during this meeting by clicking on the voting link on the virtual meeting website and following the instructions there. Copies of the rules for the meeting were provided on the virtual meeting website, and I would ask that everyone please respect the rules. We have
I'm
8
not part
items
of that
on the
community, so
agenda
I don't need to
today,
vote.
including 5 shareholder proposals. I will introduce each of the first 3 items, and shareholder representatives will present each of the shareholder proposals. Then, the polls will close, and we will hear a preliminary report from the Inspector of Election and adjourn the business portion of the meeting. The company has retained Broadridge Investor Communications Solutions as Inspector of Election for this meeting. I would now like to introduce Belinda Masafra, a representative of Broadridge, and ask her to report on the number of outstanding shares present today and voting.
Thank you, Mr. Gutierrez. As of the close of business on January 10, 2022, the record date for this meeting, there were 1,820,467,305 shares of common stock outstanding, each of which is entitled to 1 vote. There are at least 1,441,718,104 shares of common stock represented by proxy at this meeting, which represents at least 51% of the total number of shares entitled to vote.
Thank you. Based on this report, I declare that a quorum is present, that this meeting is qualified to proceed, and that the polls are now open. The first item is the election of 11 members of the Board of Directors. Each director holds office for a term of 1 year. Each of the current directors is nominated for election at this meeting. The board recommends a vote for the election of all of the nominees. The next item is ratification of the appointment of PricewaterhouseCoopers LLP as the company's independent registered public accountants for the current fiscal year, as recommended by the Audit Committee of the Board of Directors.
I'll try to get it though.
David Johnson, a representative of PricewaterhouseCoopers,
Well, I'll try and make it
is here
different
today
versions
to
since
respond to
copying
any
other people's
questions.
videos is cringe.
The board recommends a vote for the ratification of the appointment of PricewaterhouseCoopers as the company's independent registered public accountants for fiscal 2022. The next item is the advisory vote on executive compensation. We are seeking advisory shareholder approval of the compensation of our named executive officers, and the board recommends a vote for this proposal.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
The next item is a shareholder proposal by Mercy Investment Services, Inc. and co-filers. The full text of the proposal is set forth in the proxy statement. I understand that Lydia Kuykendall, a representative of the shareholder, is here to present this proposal, and I would like to invite her to do so. I would ask that she limit the presentation to 5 minutes at most.
Your line is now open. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Gutierrez. I hereby move Proposal 4, asking our company to report on its state and federal lobbying expenditures, including indirect funding of lobbying through trade associations.
What do you guys say? Do you want to do a Kahoot?
The concern for investors is that although Disney has a large lobbying footprint, a complete picture of its spending to influence public policy.
Oh, let me just, you know what I'll do actually? I'll turn it down. I'll have this playing on my phone. The investors. And when it starts to go into Bob Chapek, we can go back onto this.
By disclosing
do you guys
all
like that
money
idea?
Payments to third-party groups that use that money to influence policy. In fact, Disney does not even issue a comprehensive report of its own direct lobbying. That data is scattered among federal and state regulators and is difficult to obtain.
Yeah,
what we do know is that Disney spent almost $8 million in 2020 and 2021 on federal lobbying activities. And from 2010 to 2021,
yeah, everyone's asking for
Disney
Kahoot.
reported
Okay.
spending over $46
yeah, we'll do that
million
then.
on federal lobbying.
We'll come back to
Additionally,
this, but like I'll have it on my phone, and once I start announcing big projects, that's when we'll stop playing Kahoot, and we will continue on with the Disney thing. So let me see, what Kahoot can I get up here? Okay, that should do it. Right, let's see, Kahoot. Play Kahoot, there we go. Alright. Wait, I need to pick one first. Let's see what I can pick. Let's do one on... Do you want to just do one on Ice Age first? Yeah, we can do that. Oh. Okay, there we go. Ah, shit, I have to pay for this, don't I? Yes, I do. Frick. Wait. Alright, how should we do this? Play. Yeah, play. This is the one we want. No. Wait. I think I might have an account. Wait. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash. Right. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Right, let me type this in. Let me see if it works. Yes, there we go. Yes. Let me show this again. Yes. Yes! There we go. Okay, I got on it. Okay. We got into Kahoot. Alrighty. Let me just get rid of this screen and go back onto our footage. Alright. And it worked this time, surprisingly. Alright, let's start with Angry Birds. We'll start off with Angry Birds, actually, instead. Wait for this to load. Angry Birds is a great franchise. See. Oh, they're all about environments, bruh. Ah, shit, no. Actually, let's just do Ice Age first, instead. That's the plan. Ice Age. Damn it, they don't have one. Animated movies, that'll do. Okay. They're still on business, by the way. Won't give me nothing. We will have to go with trivia. Here we go. Trivia, yes. Okay, we'll start with this one. Start. Alright, everyone. The pin should be up here. You guys can join in, and we can do this Kahoot. And once the business shit is done, we can go. Alright, classic mode. Alright, there you go, guys. Go join in the pin. There you go. Hi, Manus, how are you? We're just playing some Kahoot while we get past the boring stuff of the Disney Investor Day. I want to play as well. What? I want to play too. Okay. Well, looks like we have someone to play this then. Someone else is playing this? Yeah. Alright. Alright, Scrat's in. Speakers are in. Alright. I think that should do. Yeah, actually, wait. I'm just going to wait a few seconds more to see if more people join. And then once we do that... Oh, Scrat left. Okay. Actually, no, oh wait, that was actually me the whole time. Bah! Gotcha. Alright, yeah, you guys could join in on the Kahoot. Hold on, I'm going to put a message. Note. We are playing some Kahoot until all the business... Okay. Business stuff is on the yesterday. There we go. And I'll pin that just to be on the safe side. Alright. I'm gonna take that's everyone, since no one else is joining. So, let's start. Alright, what famous musical was turned to a movie in December 2019? Cats. Ah, that movie. I think this one might be a bit too hard. Yeah, I think it might be a bit too hard. Should we change it? Who got that? Blue guy did. Scrat didn't. Yeah. Alright. The new Joker movie came out. Who embodied the Joker in this movie? Is it Jared Leto, Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, or Joaquin Phoenix? Which one is it? Alright. No one got that. I think this one might be a bit too hard. You know what we can do? Oh wait, I'm gonna skip over this. No, for the full screen. We'll go back. I have an idea. We'll stop this Kahoot. And we'll look for a different one. One that's easier. What about Sonic? Does everyone Sonic? Actually, I'm gonna type it Angry Birds. Angry Birds trivia. Trivia. Angry Birds trivia. Expressing feelings with Luca. Actually, let's do this one first. This one seems nice. Okay. Shit's delayed, is it? Alright. Oh wait, let me see. Let me have a look. Can I sort of stream delay? Let's see, settings. Where can I find the settings? Could. No. Whoops, no. There we go. Settings. Is there a stream delay? Huh? Let's see. Stream delay. Actually... Ah, that's why, okay. We can do this Luca one then. Alright guys, you can hop in. This is Luca. I think you might have enough time. Oh, is there not? Oh, okay. Wait, then we can stop that. Okay. Let's see what other game we can play. Fun stream games. Ah, look what they have here. Haha, funny. Oh, I know what we can do. I know something really fun we can do. Do you want to play? Nah, not really. Well, there's Among Us. We could do Among Us. Are you guys in for Among Us? Huh? Among Us, anybody? I'm gonna see if you guys see Among Us or Among Us. Yeah, Among Us. And once the Investor Day thing starts for Disney and shit, you know, the business stuff is out of the way, I will immediately leave the game and pop it on the stream. What do you guys say, huh? Among Us? No? No. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for other responses. Well, that's the only online game we can play at the moment. That's, like, fun to play. And if I get imposter, there's no stream sniping. Wait. It's changing?
The next item is a shareholder proposal by Ann Butterfield.
Nope. Nothing yet. Also, Among Us is a mod for Friday Night Funkin'. Oh, I don't know if that can. I deleted Among Us. No! Alright. What online game is popular to play with friends? Well, not friends, but like subscribers. Do you guys have any suggestions that we can play that's like without me downloading much? Yeah, I am as well, so you don't need to. Once the Disney thing starts, I'm gonna get onto the stream again. Actually, I'm gonna promote this stream. I'm gonna post on the Discord. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Actually, I think we can discuss Scrat Tales. Okay. Yes. There is the ultimate picture right there, folks. There we go. Alright. Alright, so this is really exciting. I don't think many people... Oh, Andrew, try to guess the wordle. Is it Sussy Bacchus find your nuts? First off, I just want to say how good the animation looks. I'm very impressed with Blue Sky putting in their last efforts for this project. Like, this technically deserves all that support. Because they began the Ice Age series, you know? I've always wanted a Scrat TV show. Actually, let me start off with the controversy that's going around. So, lots of people are very confused. I've made a video on this already, by the way. They're very confused what's going on with the copyright system. With enough news sources, it turns out that yes, in fact, Ivy Silverstein was in fact trying to start up the whole Scrat craze so she could just get attention online. That was kind of stupid. Not lying to you. I understand where she's coming from. Like, oh, I created him. I pitched him to Fox. I need him back. Like, basically, she overreacted. She overreacted, definitely, after all that. Like, she got her license back. That's good. It's just, hold on a minute. Let me show you a great example. I'm going to go on Twitter. And I'm going to show you a good example. Wait, let me see. Triple. Yeah, this is one of the Blue Sky animators got in contact with. He made Scrat Tales. He was involved with it. Let's see. So I'm just reading his tweets. What an idiot. Tweets. Alright. He has mentioned Silverstein before in his tweets. What? Wait, I need to read this for a second. This is just... Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ. This was just before they emailed the company that touched that Disney Plus was making record profits in the US, bringing in something to the effect of $700 million a month. Oh, then they closed us because it wasn't financially possible to sustain 3 film studios. 4 months later, they opened a new studio in Vancouver. They don't care about their employees. They care about their profits. He's right. This is why I hate Disney. Because all they care is money. They do not give a single shit about employees or anybody. Oh, I remember that. Scrat loves you. And then he goes, ha, funny. Where's his tweet route? Ah, here we go. Okay. So, he has heard of her. She is a complete wacko. She was in, litigation with Fox for years and always lost. Now all I've seen is she gained the trademark for Scrat. This is the one she got back. This is the one she got back. Not Scrat. Not this Scrat. Wait. Not this Scrat. Not that one. Not SC or AT. SQ or AT. That's all. And he's like, oh, find me a reputable source saying Disney lost the rights other than her website, which she managed to trick everybody in saying that she got the license back. Now, this is really interesting, actually. Oh yeah, here's another thing. He said Disney forgot to mention that this was made by Blue Sky, and I managed to turn it into a Lion King joke. Here's the fixed image or correct branding. This is the last animation completed at Blue Sky. Many of us continued to work off them after we got the news we'd be shut down. Wait, look at this. After we got the news we'd be shut down. So, if they didn't work on this, this would never be coming out. So this shows how much Blue Sky cares about their projects. Like, do you think Disney, out of all companies, would care about products? No! Oh yeah, by the way, I made this image. He just used it. And, yeah, I used this. I made it. See? Bro, a Blue Sky animator used my photo. I'ma sue you with Scrat Tales. Yes. So, Triple Kitty, you owe me a Scrat Tales incomplete season for that. You bitch. Yeah, they're still going on about elections. Yeah. Hold on, wait. Let me show you how Scrat Tales with Blue Sky employees were like. How they felt. Let me see. Scrat Tales. Oh yeah, there's the Disney thing. This when they announced it. Yes. I basically run this place. All the other people like Disney just drop by and say, "Hey, yo." Let's see. Where is it? 47 days. Well, this is fake. This is not happening. That's wrong. Let me see here. Now. All right. Anyways, where was I? Sorry, I was just distracted for a second. Yeah, just look at this. Look at this art here. Hold on. I'm gonna go into this image and show you how much. Okay, continue source. Yeah. Okay. Now look at how much effort they put on the animation in here. This is heart and soul put into a project. You can all see that, right? You can all see that this is good work. Now let me show you a good example of bad work. This image that I'm about to show you, shows you this has no effort. This has no effort or money put into it. I mean, yeah, the animators did what they could. That's fine. I understand that they tried their best with this one. I mean, they did a decent job in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which that movie still sucked, and this is a little better. But it's just, Parallel should have been shut down, not Blue Sky. They should have shut down their smaller studios instead of Blue Sky out of all the companies. Now, hold on a minute. Yes, this is a very lazy animation here. This shows that Disney don't care about their workers. They don't care about the budget. They only want Disney Plus content, and they only want money. And then here, this shows Blue Sky want money so they can make this into the best they can. They put so much time and effort into it, which explains the tweet where he goes, "Oh yeah, and the Blue Sky animators put their hardest in they sacrificed job searching time to complete this." And then he also said, "Oh yeah, and and if Disney didn't do this, they'd never do this." What's going on? Shit, guys, something's going on. Oh, something's going on. Something's going on. What is this? Oh, yep, something's going on, definitely. Encanto? Bro, they're not releasing anything in Encanto, are they? Or are they showing off what they've done? Yeah, okay, something's happening.
Welcome to where the magic happens.
Oh, there's my side story.
We are waiting for this moment. There is so much hope. Are you fired up, Guillermo?
I'm ready, Jimmy, yeah.
Oh, it's a Spider-Man show.
We have a journey, always in life. We don't choose it, but every time you get afraid, take a step forward. Because the sky is
falling!
The limit.
No, I'm sorry. I have to.
Do you consent to being recorded? Just say anything to agree.
The crying is covering the dialogue.
Oh, that's a good minute. Okay, when you're ready, and action.
Yeah, give us Scrat Tales.
This is the moment I become who I'm supposed to be.
This is gonna be the best year ever.
Come on, it's gonna pop up.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
This is
Oh no,
the
they're just
main
showing.
event.
Ah, shit.
On the run, he found my two. Touchdown!
You don't seem to understand what a big deal this
Animaniacs season 3, please.
The world works in certain
I
ways.
hope we get a
until
little
new
teaser for
great
that.
idea comes along
I
and
highly doubt it
changes
because it's
everything.
Warner Brothers.
Opened a way between universes.
Oh boy, Bob's Burgers. Yeah, everyone's excited for that. Oh, Lightyear. Lightyear looks gorgeous.
So today, we look to the future.
Avatar 2, holy shit. They're not showing Avatar 2 already, are they?
The world exists in balance.
Baby Scrat better than Baby Yoda plus
All
ratio.
around you.
Will you stop it, please? I don't want to hear licensed music. Oh my god, they literally just want my channel. Yes! Horny Witch Movie 2. Hell yeah. I can't wait to see that trailer. It's gonna be so poggers. It's just gonna go, it's Horny Witch Movie 2. I can't wait for that.
And
yeah, who's excited to see the trailer for Horny Witch Movie 2? Okay. Come on. It's gotta show Scrat Tails. We gotta see Scrat Tails somehow. Oh, not him. No. No.
Hello, everyone. As you just saw, it's been an amazing year for our company.
No, it hasn't! You
And there's a lot
shut
more
down
magic
Blue
on
Sky!
the horizon. We have the most creative storytellers, an unparalleled collection of brands and franchises, and a unique ability to form deep emotional connections with our audiences and guests.
Can I get a
We have
hashtag
an
cancel
unrivaled
Bob in the
portfolio
chat,
of
please?
distribution platforms, including our popular streaming services. By the
Yeah,
way,
I
all
want
the
you guys
movies
to
and
shut
TV shows that
down
you just saw
and lose all your
will be
IPs
available
except
on
for
Disney
Ice
Plus,
Age, where that can be
ESPN
sold to
Plus,
Universal.
Hulu, or Star. We have the number
So
one
much,
news
but
organization
they
in
own
the country
Fox
with
and they own
ABC,
Ice Age, so
and the most trusted brand in sports programming in ESPN. And our theme parks continue to be the most magical places on Earth.
What about the
Without
Ice Age
question,
attractions?
The key to our success is our people. They are the best in the world, and we could not be more proud of them. I'll say more about our incredible team in a few minutes, but first, I want to talk about this unique moment in the history of the Walt Disney Company.
100
This year,
years.
we've been extraordinarily busy, building, growing, learning, innovating, as we set the stage for our second century. And as we approach Disney's 100th anniversary, we could not be more excited about our future and can't wait to share with you some of the amazing
You guys
things
should
we're
have been
working on.
dead like 60 years ago.
It's hard to believe more than 2 years have passed since I became CEO. And while we and the rest of the world have faced many challenges during this time, I am incredibly pleased with what we've accomplished. And I'm confident that we are well positioned to capitalize on the tremendous opportunities that lie before us.
Andrew, please
In
calm
the
down.
last several months,
No!
we've undergone
I will
a
not calm
significant
down.
leadership
No!
transition.
I hate him. He shot
welcoming
Blue Skull.
Horacio as our general
Oh,
counsel,
gosh.
Paul Richardson
I like
as
ranting
our
on these
Chief
people
Human
because they're
Resources
either
Officer,
losers or they don't
Jeff
like
Morrell
people.
as our Chief Corporate Affairs Officer.
You guys should have been dead
and
60
Alexia
odd
Quadrani
years
as
ago.
Head of Investor Relations.
That's just mean.
All of them come with tremendous experience.
That's just mean.
And are highly
Okay.
respected in their field.
That's just mean.
And we are
Okay.
thrilled
I'm not saying
to
this
have
in a
them as
bad
part
way,
of
by
our
the way.
leadership team.
Do you think
As you know,
they
Bob
shut
Iger
down
retired at the end of
a
December
studio
after a remarkable
I wanted to work
47-year
in?
career.
Blue
at
Sky
Disney,
Studios meant
including 15
almost
years
everything
as
to me.
CEO and the last
And when
2
they
as
shut them
executive
down,
chairman.
I
He took
was
this company to
so
amazing
upset.
heights, and we continue
You
to
wouldn't
build on his
believe it.
legacy. Susan Arnold,
Oh,
formerly
Blue Guy,
our
they
experienced
teased
independent lead
Horny
director,
Witch
became
Movie
chairman
2.
of the board in December.
AKA Hocus
We are
Pocus 2.
enormously grateful for her leadership
I
and
can't
support,
wait to
as
see
well as
that.
that of our other talented and accomplished directors.
I can't wait to see
As I told our
Horny
team at
Witch
the beginning of
Movie
the year,
2.
all of our company's actions will be guided
Lots
by
of
3
people are really excited
strategic
for Hocus
pillars:
Pocus.
storytelling excellence,
Andrew,
innovation,
don't attack
and
them
audience
personally.
focus.
Well, they
Storytelling
took
is at
everything
the
from
heart
me.
of everything we do, and our relentless pursuit of
Show
innovation
Chicken Little,
enables
or
us
you
to
guys
tell our
suck.
stories in exciting new ways. And our audiences and guests are
Ew, get
always
that
our North
cringe off my
Star.
screen.
We let them be our guide.
Frozen sucks.
That's why we've reimagined our parks
Don't
by
wish someone to be
infusing
dead.
more storytelling
Oh, no. I
into
wasn't
every
wishing
aspect
people to
of
be
them.
dead. Oh,
And
did
by
I say
giving
that?
guests new ways to personalize their visits.
Well, I don't actually
so
mean
they can
it. I'm
experience
not that.
Disney
I'm not
their
that
way.
evil.
That's also why we
I'm wishing the
strategically
company
realigned
to be
our
dead,
media and
not
entertainment
the people.
businesses
The people
in late
are good.
2020 to
Well,
enable
Bob
us to create
Chapek
the
may
content
be a bit
consumers want most
offensive to
and deliver
the
it in the ways they
LGBTQ community,
As we all know,
but
the ways
I
people
don't like the company.
experience
I
entertainment
want
are
them to be
changing
gone.
faster than ever.
I'm just
Companies
here
have to be
because
flexible
Ice
and
Age
willing
is
to
now with
embrace
them.
disruption
And it should have been with
if they
Comcast.
want to continue to be relevant.
Like,
And that's
if
just what we're doing.
Comcast bought them, it
Our
would have formed
success is
into
evident
like
in
some
the
sort of
growth of our
elimination
streaming
process.
services, which had more than 196 million total subscriptions, including nearly 12 million new Disney Plus subscribers as of the end of fiscal Q1. We continue to launch Disney Plus and Disney Plus Hotstar in new markets around the globe. The service is now available in more than 60 countries worldwide, and we will expand into additional parts of Europe, as well as areas of the Middle East and Africa this summer. Of course, the foundation of our strategy is great storytelling, and we have lots of it. This past year, we explored new areas of the Marvel Cinematic
don't get me
Universe
wrong.
with hit original series like WandaVision,
Which sucked.
Loki,
Which sucked.
and Hawkeye.
Which sucked.
As
Anyways,
well as the outer
Disney
reaches
have
of
made
that
some good
galaxy
movies,
far, far
but
away
they're not
with
stupid.
Star Wars,
They're like
the
they're
Book
not
of Boba
stupid
Fett.
movies. Like they made
We
some
introduced
great
the MCU's
movies. Like
first
Cars is
Asian-leading
great.
superhero, and the critically
Avengers
acclaimed film
Endgame is great.
Shang-Chi
I mean,
and
oh
the
shit! I
Legend of
mean,
the Ten Rings.
Avengers Infinity War is
We
great. We
thrilled
don't talk about
audiences
that
of all
one.
ages with enchanting new characters and
Encanto
stories
was amazing.
in our three
Chicken Little's great.
Oscar-nominated
Even though lots of people's like,
animated
oh,
feature
stupid.
films. Pixar's
Luca's
Luca,
great. I
Disney
love Luca.
Animation's Raya
Luca's
and
like
the
one of
Last
my
Dragon,
favorite
and
Pixar
our
movies
newest
now.
franchise, Encanto. People everywhere loved the movie and the music.
Wait, what?
The soundtrack and its breakout hit, We Don't Talk About Bruno, continue to dominate the Billboard charts. The film has become a true cultural phenomenon. Let's take a look.
What?
We are celebrating Encanto.
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 So much excitement.
I'm really thrilled that people all over the
I
world
love the
have
song, but I
embraced
can't have
the
it playing
film.
here. 7-foot frame. Rats so long as back when he calls your name. That's a bass song, but I don't want this song to be playing on my channel. Oh my god, look at the fandom! I mean, I may have made Lady Dimitrescu lyrics for this, but I am not overly obsessed with Encanto. Like, Encanto was great. It's a good movie. Well, it was almost great. Do I know where it was bad? There's a certain scene near the end of the movie where, yeah, Encanto's huge. Oh my god. Anyways, the worst part is where the guy who played Sid the Sloth, aka Bruno, said, oh yeah, that thing. He said that, shit, what was I saying? Oh god, I forgot it. Never mind. Oh yeah, he said let it go. That's it. He said let it go. I hate Frozen. Bad. Loses score. Yeah, I think the song that got nominated for the Oscars doesn't deserve it. That's not me being mean to this movie. It's just, well, We Don't Talk About Bruno deserves the award because it is so good, and like I even liked it. Like it's a good song, even though if it did win. Oh my god, that's Lin-Manuel Miranda's just celebrating. Oh well. Yeah, so if you guys really want to see Encanto, it's on Disney Plus right now. Disney Plus is a based... No, not based. It's a fine streaming service. You know. Yeah, there's Encanto. Are they announcing a sequel? Or they just talked about the movie. Feels like the actor just talking about the movie. Is the music gone? It is.
I'm incredibly grateful for that.
Breath of our storyteller's extraordinary creativity, with 2 Academy Award Best Picture nominees, Searchlight's Nightmare Alley and 20th Century's West Side Story. In total, our studios received 23 Oscar nominations and a host of other recognitions.
I hope Luca wins if we had to do Best Animated Feature. Raya does not deserve it, and Kanto, it was
really
almost there, but since I have a Frozen
full slate
reference...
of feature films coming this year as well. Premiering on Disney Plus on Friday is Pixar's charming new animated feature, Turning Red, about a teenage girl who turns into a giant red panda anytime she gets excited or nervous. On June 17th, we'll see the release of Pixar's Lightyear, a spin-off of the beloved Toy Story franchise, revealing the origin story of everyone's favorite space ranger. And from Marvel Studios, we have the highly anticipated feature, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which premieres in theaters
cares
on
about
May 6th,
Marvel?
with an extraordinary cast led by Benedict
except me.
Cumberbatch. This film really pushes the boundaries of storytelling and connects pieces of the Marvel Cinematic Universe in unexpected ways. I can't wait for you all to see it. Along with Thor, Love and Thunder, set for release in theaters on July 8th. Chris Hemsworth returns as the God of Thunder, and we'll learn what he's been up to since the events of Avengers Endgame. We're also looking forward
Avengers
to the
Endgame is
live-action
super cringe.
reimagining
Worst movie
of
of
the
the entire
Disney classic Pinocchio, starring Tom Hanks as Geppetto, coming to Disney.
Oh my
Plus
god, that actually doesn't
later
look
this
that
year.
bad, but it's probably gonna suck.
And in December, we'll be welcoming audiences back to Pandora with the next Avatar movie. The first film remains the highest grossing movie of all time at the global box office. And Jim Cameron and his team have been hard at work for nearly a decade creating the next generation of Avatar storytelling. This film promises to be worth the wait and a creative experience unlike anything audiences have seen before. We also have some amazing new series coming to Disney Plus. This includes 3 new Marvel series.
Sorry, it's just my opinion.
Moon Knight, a mysterious
if they say
and
20th
suspenseful
Century
story
Studios Scrat Tales, we're
starring
getting something
Oscar
of it.
Isaac and Ethan Hawke, set to premiere on March 30th. Followed by Miss Marvel, featuring the MCU's first Muslim superhero, Kamala Khan, a 16-year-old Pakistani-American growing up in Jersey City. And later this year, She-Hulk, which takes a closer look at one of the most beloved and humorous superheroes of the MCU. We also have a brand new car series from Pixar, as well as the first animated series from Walt Disney Animation Studios, which is based on the movie Big Hero 6. And 2 new Star Wars series.
Wait a minute.
Andor.
Oh my god, they're not talking about Scrat Tales.
Rogue One. And
Yo, this guy's
Obi-Wan
being an
Kenobi,
asshole.
Featuring the long-awaited
If he doesn't
return
say
of
Scrat
Ewan
Tales,
McGregor
I'm canceling him
and
on
Hayden
Twitter.
Christensen to the Star Wars galaxy. This series premieres on May 25th. And today I have a special treat for you, the first never-before-seen trailer. Enjoy.
Of Ice Age Scrat Tales. Oh, there you go, Star Wars fans. It's Obi-Wan. For Mandalorian.
The fight is done.
Yep, there we go, Obi-Wan. I can tell it's Obi-Wan. I really can. It's Tatooine, and he looks familiar. Yup. Well, stop being mean. I'm not, I'm voicing my opinion.
Stay hidden.
Like, if I was mean, I'd be making fun of people right now. I'm not mean. I'm just voicing my opinion. I'm just saying I don't like Marvel. I don't... Oh, shit, that's licensed music. Oh, okay. Okay. We can't have that playing. We can't. I can't get copyright striked. What's wrong with Star Wars? I mean, the series has died since the films came out, and the shows haven't been doing well either. Like, I've watched a few episodes of the shows, and they're not really that great. I was like, yeah, I think Disney are just running out of ideas for Star Wars and Marvel. They should just focus on other new franchises like Encanto. I think they could experiment more with that with Disney Plus. Not like many sequels, but like spin-offs to different characters. Like they can make a series on Camilo doing his own shit. That'll be really cool. I would be so down for that. Yep, there you go. Star Wars fans. There you go. Anyways, as I was saying, limited series. Oh, it's one season. Poggers. I mean, it's not going to be overloaded with seasons like Mandalorian.
General entertainment teams continue to deliver hit shows that are
Why do you
hugely
hate
popular
most of
with
Disney
audiences.
stuff?
Shows such as the long-running fan favorites, The Simpsons, Grey's Anatomy, and Blackish, as well as more recent hits like Abbott Elementary, Only Murders in the Building, and National Geographic's Welcome to Earth. General entertainment
Anyways,
is
as
an
I was saying,
increasingly
it's because
powerful
they
driver
only care about
in
profit,
most of our international
and
markets as
they're not
well,
very good.
under the Star brand. We recently established a new hub for international content creation to meet the growing demand, and have been ramping up production of local and regional content, in particular, with more than 340 titles already underway. Needless to say, we see tremendous opportunity.
So I'm not hating on anything.
In general entertainment.
I'm just saying their
and
stuff
plan to
is
integrate
dying.
more of it across our streaming platforms. Among the exciting new series in the works are American-Born Chinese, starring Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Michelle Yeoh, and director Destin Daniel Cretton. National Treasure, an expansion of the hit movie franchise, executive produced by the film producer Jerry Bruckheimer and starring Oscar winner Catherine Zeta-Jones. Old Man, the fantastic new drama series on FX on Hulu, based on the best-selling novel of the same name, and starring legendary actor Jeff
It'll
Bridges.
take a while, but I'll
And
try again.
premiering on April 22nd is a brand new National Geographic Earth Day special, Explore, The Last Tepui, which follows a team of elite climbers, including Alex Honnold of the Oscar-winning Free Solo on a grueling mission into the Amazon jungle. Speaking of world-class athleticism, we're proud to be the home of the most trusted brand for following sports.
ESPN, okay, we get that. Okay, this is where I'm not into sports, so. How great is this, man? Well, they revealed more Marvel stuff and then Star Wars stuff.
History made once again.
We're more than athletes, so we can thoughtfully empower one another to thrive in our communities.
He may be the greatest of all time.
How about the best thing I saw this year? How about that?
What a finish! It's over!
If the revolution is being free and being me, then let's start that revolution.
Very, very homophobic.
This is College Game Day in Columbia for the first time, ladies and gentlemen.
That better be number one on SportsCenter tonight.
John Morant is top of the list in terms of must-see TV. We get up with you, starting right now.
What's up, America? It's the biggest upset in the history of the sport.
And now the NHL is back on ESPN. Here's a great chance to go.
That would be fun.
Look out! This place just erupted. Oh my goodness, what a goal!
This is the best Saturday since last Saturday.
These hips don't lie. I'm like Shakira.
I always said, man, if they put me on the field, they're never going to take me on.
I think you get nervous. Beads of sweat.
It's on there!
I feel most alive when I'm challenging myself.
The long wait has ended. Mission accomplished!
Let me guess, ESPN's going to be on Disney Plus.
It's no wonder sports continue to be the most powerful draw on television, accounting for 95 of the 100 most watched live broadcasts in 2021. In addition to live sports, we consistently deliver even more of the high-quality studio programming and original content that sports fans enjoy. One of our biggest hits this past year was the megacast Monday Night Football with Peyton and Eli, which aired on multiple platforms. And we are super excited about our expanded agreement with Peyton Manning and his Omaha Productions Company, and can't wait for similar megacasts featuring other sports, such as the College Football Playoff National Championship, the UFC, and PGA Golf. We also have lots more incredible original programming coming, including a fantastic multi-part docuseries, The Captain, about Hall of Fame New York Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter. Meanwhile, ESPN just launched a rebranded and expanded version of their popular digital hub, The Undefeated, called Anscape, which will serve as a 24/7 multi-platform media venture dedicated to embracing and sharing Black culture and identity. We are so proud of this new platform. We recognize how passionate sports fans are, and we're always looking for new ways to connect them with players through increasingly immersive and personalized experiences. That's the driving force behind our efforts in sports betting, gaming, and the metaverse. In fact, that's what excites us, the opportunity to transform sports broadcasting into an entire ecosystem, a multi-dimensional, interactive, lean-forward experience where fans can feel like they are more than just remote spectators, but rather part of the action. Of course, making our guests feel part of the action is what we've always done at our theme parks. And as we continue to recover from the pandemic, our guests have shown that they crave our new guest-centric approach to making each individual's Disney experience more unique and more magical than ever before. This past quarter, our domestic parks and resorts achieved all-time revenue and operating income records, despite the Omicron surge. We're confident that the transformative changes that we've made in our parks during the pandemic will continue to propel the business forward in the years ahead. And we're excited to be bringing even more one-of-a-kind experiences to guests in the coming months and years. The highly anticipated Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser at Walt Disney World made its inaugural voyage last week, and the response from guests has been absolutely fantastic. I was just in Orlando and experienced the Star Cruiser for myself, and it was indescribable. It's probably the best example yet of the types of fully immersive and personalized experiences we intend to create for our guests. For 2 days, they live, breathe, eat, and sleep their very own Star Wars story. Speaking of fully immersive experiences, a couple of weeks ago, I joined a group of our cast members on a test ride of Epcot's thrilling new indoor coaster, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, set to open this summer. This is a fantastic new attraction that's part of our ongoing multi-year transformation of Epcot, and it's truly out of this world. It's one of the longest indoor coasters anywhere, rotating 360 degrees, so you can catch all the action. And it features the first ever reverse launch on a coaster in Disney's history. I can't wait for you to experience it for yourselves. Looking across our parks, construction progresses on Tron Light Cycle Run, one of Walt Disney World's most anticipated attractions. And at Disneyland, the refurbishment of Mickey's Toontown is well underway. When it reopens in early 2023, this newly reimagined land will be home to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is already a huge hit at Disney World's Hollywood Studios. At Disneyland Paris, we're getting ready to open Avengers Campus this summer, and we were excited to see the install of the Quinjet just a few weeks ago. We're also continuing to welcome guests to our reimagined Marvel-themed hotel, and the feedback has been phenomenal. Meanwhile, work is ongoing at the first ever Zootopia-themed land at Shanghai Disneyland, and on the new Frozen-themed land at Hong Kong Disneyland. And we're very excited for the upcoming launch of our newest ship, the Disney Wish, which will set sail on its inaugural voyage this summer. A few weeks ago, we marked a big milestone with the ship's float-out ceremony, where it emerged from the shipyard hangar for the very first time. And a truly magical experience will await guests inside. Last month, we announced plans to develop residential communities in cities across America, beginning here in California, with our new offering, Story Living by Disney.
Oh
Our
my god!
extraordinary
Do you guys remember
Imagineers
that was
will help
announced?
design
And they were like,
these
oh
one-of-a-kind
yeah, we're
communities
gonna open up
where residents,
Disney
including active adults, will have access to
where
a
people
host of
can
amenities
live here at
such as
Disney.
Disney-branded
Which means, if you
entertainment
live
and
there,
activities.
you're a Disney property.
Story Living by Disney is another great example
That's
of
what I
how
like
we're
to say
always
anyways.
looking for ways
So,
to connect
basically,
with our fans
Go,
where they are.
Like if I ever go there, I'm gonna go,
And
oh
consumer
boy, Disney
interest in this
property.
new project
Like
has
pick
been
someone.
overwhelming.
Hey, you're gonna get fined for that.
Certainly none of these magical experiences would exist if it weren't for the outstanding cast members who bring them to life every day for our guests. Our cast is what makes Disney truly special.
Yeah, what about Blue Sky?
Working here at Disney, I have found my place, and I have found the people that help me shine, and I help others shine.
Makes my dreams come true, knowing that I can create dreams and magic for other people.
Every day I wake up and I'm excited to go to work because every day is different, and every day there's always that special moment that makes it all worth it.
I get to share the love that I have for this company to everyone who enters.
Creating magic, creating those special moments for people that
Coronavirus
they're gonna
reference.
remember for the rest of their lives.
It's more than just a resort.
Not
It's more
really,
than just a
joking.
theme park. It's family.
We all have that exact same goal of creating happiness, so that's all something that we're passionate about.
As a park reader, I get to welcome the guests into my home. This is my home. This is the first place I've ever feel like it's home from any other job I've ever had. I love it here.
It was a dream for me. It was a dream for my brother. We're both cast members here. We're both living that lifelong dream.
These people are here on vacation, and you can make their day with just one simple, bright suns and bringing them into this world here. We just get to play all day and have fun that way.
Just being a part of that magic.
Yeah, where's the
knowing
Ice
that
Age
you're
world, huh?
free to be whoever you are, and you're still gonna be loved and appreciated no matter what you do.
It's the best place in the world to work, to have fun. It's just amazing.
As our Disney team embarks on the company's second century, I am more excited than ever to see what we will create together in the years ahead.
Blue
The
Sky.
chance to connect our digital and our physical worlds and offer an entirely new paradigm for how audiences experience and engage with our stories is particularly thrilling. This is the next generation of storytelling done in a way that only Disney can. And it presents an extraordinary opportunity for our storytellers to tell their stories in even more creative ways. As we imagine a world where physical and digital experiences come together across all aspects of our business, from entertainment to sports, our team of technologists, Imagineers, and storytellers have the opportunity to dream in another dimension. Certainly, we are in the very early stages of this long-term project, but as we've shown repeatedly throughout our company's storied history, when you combine Disney's great storytelling with cutting-edge technology, you can create experiences that cannot be found anywhere else in the world. At Disney, making a meaningful difference in our world and in our communities is part of our DNA. 2 weeks ago, we released our 2021 Corporate Social Responsibility Report and launched a new CSR website, both of which detail our efforts in the area of diversity, equity, and inclusion, environmental sustainability, corporate governance, and charitable giving.
Well,
we also
that's not
introduced
too
our
bad.
new social responsibility mission to inspire a better world through the power of stories. A world of belonging where each person feels seen, heard, and understood through our diversity, equity, and inclusion work. A world in balance where people and nature thrive through the actions we take to support environmental sustainability and conservation. And a world filled with hope and promise through charitable giving to our communities, with a particular focus on supporting children and families in need. This past year, we made progress on all these priorities. We championed underrepresented voices through our iconic content. We further diversified our workforce behind the scenes, including in our senior ranks. We also made meaningful new investments in renewable energy and conservation, and we supported our communities with nearly $300 million in charitable giving. What we stand for as a company matters, and soon we'll be sharing our updated corporate values with our employees and cast members around the world. One of those important values is inclusivity. which has been a key area of focus for us in recent years, and it will remain a priority. Last year, we launched a company-wide initiative, Reimagine Tomorrow, with the goal to advance opportunities for diverse communities, amplify underrepresented voices, and champion the importance of representation in media and entertainment.
Boy, oh
And
boy, I
I'm pleased
wonder
to
when
say
they're
that
going to show off
Reimagine Tomorrow
Scrat
and a host of
tails.
other initiatives company-wide are having a positive impact, increasing awareness and facilitating constructive dialogue. At Disney, we are proud to be one of the most admired and beloved companies in the world. And first and foremost, that is a reflection of
You
our
used to be
people.
beloved.
Our cast members and employees are what make the Disney difference, and we are enormously grateful to them for their commitment, hard work, and heart. They inspire me every single day. And their well-being and aspirations are always foremost in our efforts. We will continue to support them in meaningful, personalized ways with offerings that include competitive pay and comprehensive benefits such as family leave and child care programs, as well as access to higher education for our hourly cast members through our Disney Aspire program, and other educational and career opportunities for our salaried employees. To date, more than 20,000 cast members have enrolled in Aspire, and we are so thrilled to support them in pursuing their dreams. In fact, just a couple of weeks ago at Walt Disney World, I reconnected with a cast member I first met when he began his Aspire journey 3 years ago.
Wait.
And today, he's in management and leads a team at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
He makes
And
dreams
just as
come
exciting,
true.
his father, who is
Are you
also a
sure
cast
about
member,
that?
has now enrolled in Aspire.
Are you
and is
really sure
finishing
about that? Because
his
I had a
degree.
dream of working at Blue
That's the
Sky.
amazing power of
Where
this
did that go,
program.
huh? Exactly.
We also offer extraordinary opportunities for college
If I ever
students
meet him, that's what I'm
and
going to
recent
say.
graduates
Dude,
at our
you
parks
took my
and
dream. How
other
dare you?
locations worldwide. And many of them have gone on to pursue rewarding careers with our company. This year, some 20,000 young people will participate in this enriching experience. As Susan said, we recognize that our success as a company is about more than just our business results. It's just as important that we be a great employer, providing a workplace where all employees feel welcomed and supported, as well as being a great partner in our communities. This is truly core to who we are as a company. Now, I know I've talked a lot today, but there are so many incredible things going on across our company, and as you can tell, I am very excited and love to talk about them, especially about our amazing people. Because of our employees and cast members, we are wrapping up our first century in an incredible position of strength, and we are beginning our next century well-positioned for continued success. If we stay true to our strategic pillars, storytelling excellence, innovation, and audience focus, and if we keep embracing disruption while striving to deliver even more immersive and personalized experiences for our audience and guests, I have confidence Disney is going to remain the world's leading entertainment company for decades to come. As Walt himself said, we can ill afford to rest on our laurels, even to pause in retrospect. Times and conditions change so rapidly that we must keep our aim constantly focused on the future.
Keep moving
we
forward.
appreciate how
That's a
truly
good quote.
lucky
Yeah,
we
I like
are
that
to
quote
be
a lot.
part of such an extraordinary team, one with a singular mission to bring joy, happiness, and optimism to people all over the world. We do this in a way only Disney can do. And we certainly could not do it without your continued support and enthusiasm.
I'm only here for the
Thank
Ice
you all.
Age stuff.
Thank you, Mr. Chapek. During today's question and answer session, your questions will be taken over the phone. Please limit to one question per shareholder and your remarks to 2 minutes. And be prepared to ask a different question if your original question has already been answered. If you are listening to the meeting on your phone or computer, please mute that device prior to asking your question. If you'd like to ask a question, you may join the shareholder queue by pressing the star key and then 1 now. Mr. Chapek, are you now ready for questions?
Yes, but before we get to the shareholder questions, I'd like to take a moment to address some concerns that I've heard from many about the legislation impacting the LGBTQ plus community in Florida.
Oh, finally.
While we've been strong supporters of the community for decades, I know that many are upset that we did not speak out against the bill. Now, we were opposed to the bill from the outset, but we chose not to take a public position on it because we thought we could be more effective working behind the scenes, engaging directly with lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. And we were hopeful that our long-standing relationships with those lawmakers would enable us to achieve a better outcome. But despite weeks of effort, we were ultimately unsuccessful. I called Governor DeSantis this morning to express our disappointment and concern that if legislation becomes law, it could be used to unfairly target gay, lesbian, non-binary, and transgender kids and families. The governor heard our concerns and agreed to meet with me and LGBTQ plus members of our senior team in Florida to discuss ways to address them. Certainly, the outcome in Florida was not what many of us were hoping for, especially our LGBTQ plus employees. And unfortunately, legislation targeting their communities is being considered in many other states, which means this fight will go on. So today, we're signing the Human Rights Campaign statement opposing such legislative efforts around the country and pledging $5 million towards organizations, including the HRC, working to protect LGBTQ plus rights.
Yeah!
As I wrote to our employees earlier this week, we are committed to supporting community organizations like these so they are better equipped to take on these fights. Meanwhile, we're also reassessing our approach to advocacy, including political giving in Florida and beyond.
Oh, imagine if he says,
I understand
now we're
our
on to
original
Blue
approach,
Sky.
no matter how
I would've
well
been
intended, didn't quite get the job done.
It's coming back. Yeah.
But we're committed to support the community going forward. And now, I'm happy to take your questions.
Thank you. Mr. Chapek, today's first question comes from Corey Borgstadt, a shareholder from Arizona. Please go ahead.
Hi, my name is Corey.
And I apologize, it looks like we've lost Corey. Today's next question comes from James Moorhead, a shareholder from California. Please go ahead.
Hello, I'm a Disney longtime shareholder, DVC and D23 member and customer of your products. I'm reading a statement written by my younger daughter. She says it better than I ever could. I hope you will listen. She wrote, "It was always my dream to be a cast member with Disney. I finally realized that dream in 2019 when I joined the Disney College program in Florida. When that came to an end due to the pandemic, I was waiting for an opportunity to come back to the company. I was especially excited when inclusion was added as the fifth key and the Disney look was updated to be more inclusive and gender non-conforming cast members. I applied to the Disney store and have been making magic there for almost a year. Disappointment does not begin to describe my feelings toward Bob Chapek's message to the team concerning Florida's anti-gay legislation. I feel heartbroken. To go from adding inclusion as a priority to the company to not taking a stand against hatred is beyond disappointing. You can't stand on the sidelines when it comes to human rights. Either the Walt Disney Company stands with the LGBTQ plus community or they
He said it's so much more to talk about, though. And it's like more teasers, like Hocus Pocus 2 got teased. I don't think it's over.
Making inclusive content is great, but it will not shut down this bill. I have yet to see any real LGBTQ plus representation in a mainstream Disney show or movie. I was excited by Owl House and the gay films in the works at Blue Sky Studios.
Yes!
But those were shut down by Disney. If LGBTQ plus content is said to be the focus of the company, where is it?
Yeah! Show Blue Sky respect, bitches!
Star Wars is not representation. The Walt Disney Company has great influence in Florida. I'm imploring you, as you have just stated you are now committed to doing, to denouncing bills across the country. Please stop financing politicians. Choose human rights. Do better. Thank you for taking my question.
Well, thank you for your comments, and we appreciate your daughter's written comments as well. Glad that she's part of our Disney College program, and appreciate the comments on all aspects, including the fifth key, the Disney look, and her participation as a cast member in the Disney store. We take very seriously our inclusion across the company. As you heard in my statement that I opened up with, we unequivocally stand in support
Yes, right. You show them about Blue Sky.
The comments about our signing up, being a signatory to the Human Rights Campaign and pledging $5 million towards this. I mentioned I spoke with Governor DeSantis, and he's going to give our cast members a forum to express their concerns. And we, as I mentioned, continue to believe that we can do a lot of good by bringing people together across the U.S. and across the world. And we can do a lot of good as well with our Disney content, which continues to make huge strides in inclusivity, as you've seen through the trailers that we played when we opened up the show. So we stand with our LGBTQ plus community going forward, and will continue to make an impact. We believe in legislation going forward, as well as advocacy for this group. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Chadwick, your next question today comes from Dwight Morgan, a shareholder from Pasadena, California. Please go ahead.
Good morning, Bob. Hopefully I will be as successful with this question as I've been in the past. A number of years ago, I went to Albuquerque for my first shareholders meeting, and I asked why we didn't have a pass that was good on both coasts. And Bob Iger said, because nobody's ever asked. I went back to Oakland the following year and said, so what did we decide? And he said, we can't do an international pass, and that's not what I asked for. And I said so. And he said, we'll talk about it again. And the following year in Albuquerque, the Premier Pass was announced. And it lasted for a grand 10 years until...
Yep, okay, there's been reports that Scrat Tales is getting info. Guys, there's some reports going around. There's reports going around that Scrat Tales is getting something today.
California and Florida. That was a very successful idea. It got a whole lot of people a lot of time at parks, and everybody seemed happy with it. The cast members loved it. The guests loved it. Why did it go away, and when's it going to come back? Thank you.
Well, Dwight, we appreciate your support of Disney on both coasts. I will say that makes you quite the Disney fan. I can check on the possibility of bringing back the pass that enables you to go ahead and toggle between the two locations. I must say you're in a very unique small club in terms of people that have the ability to do that would warrant an annual pass. But we can certainly do that. What we try to do is eliminate any friction for our guests that want to enjoy the magic of Disney. And this certainly sounds like one that's pretty relevant for you. So I would be more than glad to take this up and try to restore that so that you can be able to enjoy your annual pass at both locations. And I also appreciate your diligence in coming back to this issue since it seems to have somehow fallen off the table with COVID. So thank you for your engagement.
Thank you. Mr. Chadwick, your next question today comes from Philip Turman of Turman Asset Management. Please go ahead.
It's Philip Berman, a portfolio manager at Berman Asset Management. I wanted to propose that the board of the directors look upon an idea of separating the company into three parts and restructuring it so that we have the filmed entertainment division, the parks division, and then put the Disney Plus together with ESPN. It's been done by other companies whereby they separate their divisions into separate companies, and the sum of the parts becomes more than the single entity that originated first. I would like you to consider that for board of directors. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Given that you directed that comment to the board of directors, our business portion of the meeting is concluded. Your suggestion raises issues that obviously would need time to be considered. and our bylaws request that you submit such proposals in advance of the meeting. So I can't put the proposal, obviously, to a vote, but what I can say is that we always evaluate our strategic assets relative to our growth goals, our cash generation to fund investment, and our roles in future storytelling ecosystems. So it's something that we constantly look at, and we update the board regularly on our strategic assets. So we appreciate your suggestion, and we'll make sure that we include such thinking as we move forward. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Chapek, your next question comes from Laura Nixon with the Educational Foundation in Garrison, New York. Please go ahead.
Hi, my name is Laura Nixon, and I'm with the Educational Foundation of America. We are long-term shareholders of Disney. We screen our holdings based on environmental, social, and governance criteria, and we admire Disney's commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and many laudable
The DVD's leaving Russia? I'm not
Like many
surprised.
shareholders, we're interested in the role that our investee companies play in the political process. We're discouraged by the fact that Disney and its employee PAC does not always seem to take the company's values into consideration when making political contributions. You mentioned the LGBT legislation in Florida. In addition, Disney has supported candidates in Florida and Georgia who championed bills to restrict voting rights. And in the 2020 election cycle, Disney contributed $125,000 to members of the Florida House who voted last week to ban abortion at 15 weeks of pregnancy. Half of that went to sponsors of that bill. Since 1 in 4 women have an abortion in her lifetime, we know this bill will badly impact Disney's workforce in Florida. My question is, what steps is the company taking to reduce the dissonance between its values and its political giving? Thank you.
Well, thank you for your question, Laura. As you know, when we donate money to different political candidates, we have no idea how they're going to vote going forward into the future. But what I will say is that we give to both sides of the aisle to candidates across the board in all states and all jurisdictions. Therefore, anybody can pretty much take any issue and do a cross-sectional slice of it and say Disney supports this group. I would also suggest that if you look at it, you'll probably find that Disney supported the detractors from that particular piece of legislation just as well. So we're pretty proud of our political giving construct. But as we said in the opening statements, we're going to reconsider those going forward, given how our candidates that receive money vote in the future. So it's a sort of a process that loops back on itself continually and will always get better. But we appreciate your question. Thank you.
Thank you. And our next question today, Mr. Chapek, comes from Randy Schultz, an investor from Missouri. Please go ahead.
Yes, I know I've been a stockholder of Disney for a long time, and I was just wondering, when will Disney reinstate their dividend on their shares of Disney stock? It's been over a year since you paid a dividend.
Thank you, Randy, for the question. As you know, COVID has had a huge impact on our company. And right now, as we sort of are in the stages of, digging out of the pandemic, obviously cash and liquidity is a primary consideration for us. And we want to prioritize as a company and with the board those particular initiatives that drive our revenue and our growth into the future. We have every intention of reinstating the dividend as soon as we get into a situation where our liquidity and our ratings from the agencies are in a position that we can achieve that single A level status. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Chapek, your next question comes from Corey Borgstadt, an investor from Arizona. Please go ahead.
Hey, my name is Corey, and I'm a shareholder from Arizona. As Disney takes a more virtual approach, such as this meeting, movie streaming straight to Disney Plus, and online shopping, I really miss feeling the Disney magic that comes along with enjoying the film on a big screen or shopping in the store. So my question today is, how will the company maintain the personal connections that you just can't get virtually?
Thank you, Corey, for your question. Sorry you got disconnected, and we're glad to have you back again. It's my understanding that Corey's been participating in this since she was 5 years old. So we love your passion and your commitment, Corey. You're absolutely right that there is a certain amount of magic that happens when you do something physical like a big screen and in shopping, and we're very proud as a company to be able to create magic both in a physical sense through our parks and our hotels and through our cruise ships and such, but also at the same time have certain digital magic where we can understand exactly what Disney fans like yourself want and tee it up on Disney Plus. In the future, I think what we're really excited about is the opportunity to blend those things together. Take the physical nature of the magic and the digital nature of magic that you might actually be able to enjoy at home or away on your personal device, blend those two things together so we understand exactly what Corey likes and be able to serve up to Corey brand new experiences that actually blend the physical and the digital experiences into something brand new. I call it the third dimension of storytelling that we'll use in the company. And Corey, rest assured that I've got our creative leads across the company working on this new dimension of storytelling for you, so you get both the benefits of the physical and the digital. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Chapek, your next question today comes from Ignacio Petrito with Citizen Go. Please go ahead.
Hello, my name is Ignacio Petrito, and I am here representing Citizen Go. Disney, from its very inception, has always represented a safe haven for children, a place where they can be free from the distractions and conflicts of the real world. You say it yourselves in your beautiful slogan, a magical place where dreams come true. Part of this magic was thanks to the fact that both at the parks and in the movies, Disney was apolitical and remained free from politics and ideology and the division that comes with it. Your recent Magical Pride Days and your upcoming LGBTQ Pride March this year is a blatant attempt at indoctrinating children and attendees towards a certain political ideology. Additionally, in a move that will horrify many parents, Pixar is searching for its first transgender character and is looking to cast a child in this role. Transgender ideology seeks to confuse as many children as possible in the name of an anti-biological program in service to a political agenda. My question to you today is, would it not be beneficial both to you and the millions of Disney lovers around the world to ditch the politicization and gender ideology from your content aimed at children and instead try to win back the trust of families by sliding away from politics altogether and reverting back to the magic and innocence that has been the founding motive for its success? Thank you.
Thank you, Ignacio, for your question. I think all the participants in today's call can see how difficult it is to try to thread the needle between the extreme polarization of political viewpoints we have as shareholders. Certainly, our shareholders follow, the general distribution of our audience in general and America and the globe in terms of having different points of view. We like to celebrate those different points of view, but really what we want Disney to be is a place where people can come together and place their differences aside. And it's my goal to make sure that continues to be the case, where Disney is a unifying force, not a divisive force. My opinion is that when someone walks down Main Street and comes in the gates of our parks, they put their differences aside and they look at what they have as a shared belief of Disney magic, hopes, dreams, and imagination, and bringing people together. So thank you for your question.
Thank you. Mr. Chapek, your next question today comes from Justin Levine, a shareholder from San Diego. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Mr. Chapek, you mentioned earlier in the call that you and senior LGBTQI cast members have secured FaceTime with Governor DeSantis to address concerns regarding the recently passed legislation. And my question is, with all due respect, what are you hoping to gain out of such a meeting when the governor is clearly not inclined to alter course? And what will your next steps be in supporting your fellow cast members after such a meeting is concluded?
Thank you, Justin. I had an extraordinary conversation with Governor DeSantis today about the genesis of the legislation, the process that the state went through to get it to go through the lawmaking bodies, and most importantly, directly to answer your question, what comes next? And Governor DeSantis committed to me that he wanted to make sure that this law could not be weaponized in any way by individuals in the state or groups in the state to in any way unduly harm or target gay, lesbian, non-binary, or transgender kids and families. And he suggested that what we could do is take a look at the legislation as written and participate with our Pride Bergs and our LGBTQ population and come up with ideas and concerns of specific aspects of that legislation which would lead to the, as I called it, the weaponization of it. And he was very open to this conversation and finding out what aspects are most concerning and working to ensure that that could not happen in the state of Florida with this legislation. So I was encouraged by that, and I look forward to visiting with the governor with a small delegation of cast members who are involved in this movement. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Chapek, your next question today comes from Jaden Sand, a private investor from Anaheim, California. Please go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Chapek. My name is Jaden. I am a Magic Key holder, D23 member, and a longtime shareholder. As a big fan of the company, I'm always following new news and announcements, especially about the parks. Living in Anaheim, I'm very close to Disneyland. And I was wondering, pre-pandemic, you guys had countless new projects announced, you know, full steam ahead, like the Mary Poppins attraction in Epcot and the Avengers Quinjet attraction at California Adventure. The company has been relatively quiet on these projects since the parks have reopened, and I was wondering if you could offer any insight on the status of those projects and others post-pandemic.
Sure. Thank you for your question, Jaden. Obviously, we had to take a pause in our development of some of our capital-intensive projects given the cash flow implications of the pandemic. But I must say that I'm very pleased that we've got so many projects that are underway in celebration of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. You know, we opened up Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. We've got the Guardians coaster that you saw inside the video, the Journey of Water with Moana coming as well, the new Space 220 restaurant in Epcot, the Harmonia show, the Galactic Star Cruiser, which again you saw in the video, Disneyland Resort, you know, we've got Avengers Campus and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and Zootopia in Shanghai, so on and so forth. So we've got a lot that we've continued to develop. Certainly the Poppins project, which I was very excited about, has had to be put on hold for a while, as has the Quinjet. But you know, those are projects that we've got sort of in a holding pattern right now. And as our cash situation becomes a bit more robust and a little bit back to normal in terms of our liquidity, we look forward to hopefully refunding those projects in the future. But thank you so much for being such a great fan and for being so passionate about your time at Disneyland.
Thank you. And Mr. Chapek, your next question today comes from Tadas Spielis, an investor from Sacramento, California. Please go ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking my call. So my family and I recently went to California Adventure and Disneyland. We've been there many times. This was the first time with my two children, ages 4 and 2. I found it difficult in parts of the park to find seats, shaded seats, especially with having to take breaks with the young children, giving my 2-year-old a bottle, etc., especially in Fantasyland. Is there any plans to put more shaded seats in Disneyland and California Adventure? I also feel that having that would probably ease some congestion and help as far as the lines go. Any thoughts?
So thank you for your question. Let me address the congestion issue first, because that is a larger issue. One of the things we want to do is make sure that we have a magical guest experience for you every time you come, no matter whether you come at a high demand time or a relatively low demand time. So we have purposely been limiting the number of guests that we encourage to come on any particular day to make sure that the guest experience like the one that you have is going to be great. Now, certainly there's a lot of dimensions to that. You know, crowding is certainly when you have a park situation like we have, where we have way more demand than you have supply. It's something that we try to manage, and we continue to try to do that. And I think we get better and better at it all the time. But your specific suggestion about shaded seats is a note that we'll take under advisement. I know that we're always looking for opportunities to provide more seating and shade, particularly during those hot Southern California summers. So I'll make that note. I'll bring it up to our parks folks, and thank you for your question and great suggestion. So, operator, can you please confirm that there's no more shareholders waiting in the queue, please?
That is correct, sir. I'm showing no further questions at this time.
Okay, great. So that concludes our Q&A session. I thank you, everybody, for your questions and for joining us.
Certain statements made here, including statements about our plans, expectations, or beliefs, and other statements that are not historical in nature, may constitute forward-looking statements under the securities.
Yeah, Blue Guy's right is over. Yeah, I know Scrat Tails. I riot. I kind of was expecting I was expecting it because it seemed very possible. Well, we only got a clip of Horny Witch Movie 2, which is interesting. Pinocchio looks interesting. Yeah. Overall, the show was It was fine. Well, not really. It was okay. Well, let's see if the outro works. No. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. So, stay good, guys. Wait, hold on. Well, I'm not ending it yet. I just want to get to, I just want to find the setting where I can put on the outro. Because I have a really cool outro here that I want to show. Oh, wait, I see. I think this is it here. Nope. That's the music that ends off. That's not what I want to get. I want to get the entire end screen. Once I find it. Yes, I'm stupido. Forgot my keys and everything. Chat box sharing. Oh, wait, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. Where is it? I think I got rid of it. Shit. That's not good. It's not good indeed. Oh well, I'll just end it. I'll fix it. So yeah, stay good.